Hello everyone, my name is LebTheGD and welcome back to SMPVideo. So, a lot of things happened while I was gone. I got my books all my bookshelves, so I now have a 30 level enchantment setup, and what resulted in that is me getting a Fortune 3 pickaxe, which is pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. Definitely didn't expect to get Fortune 3 so quickly, but it did come at the cost because I died about 5 times while making, while trying to get levels. Let's see, how many times have I died? Number of deaths, 7. Yeah, I've died way too many times. So, yeah, a lot of stuff happened, which means I'm running a little bit low on iron. So I think what I'm gonna do first off this episode is just go mining for, let's say like an hour, and then we'll come back, we'll see what we've got, and then we can start with what I want to actually do this episode, which is start my big house that I'm gonna build. So yeah, it should be exciting. Really exciting episode today. Alright, welcome everyone to episode 4 of SMPVideo. So like I said, I started off mining a little bit, which actually went really well, and I got a lot of diamonds, so that was really good.
Started by out.
Diamonds! I also have to preface this video by saying that I didn't, in terms of the actual building process, I didn't actually record that much. So there probably isn't enough footage for me to you know, narrate over and do stuff with, but we'll see as I get editing with this video. But eventually, after about an hour of mining, I ended up with quite a lot of stuff, as you can probably see from this little chest shot I had. So next on the bucket list was starting with my epic house design. So guys, I've just come back from mining, and well, as you can see, I kinda went ham already. This is the second take I'm doing of this because the first take my mic wasn't on, so that was very smart of me. But I got full diamond now, with at least a good part of my tools. So let's just make the rest of them. So that's an axe and a shovel I need. There we go. And now we've got about this much left. This is how much I got, by the way. It's kind of insane how much stuff I got. I got tons of redstone, like more than I know what to do with, and also a bunch of coal, a lot of lapis, you know, all good stuff. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do now is try and enchant especially some of the tools, because I've got 37 levels, so that's about, let's see, that's 3, yeah, I think it's 3 things that I can enchant. So let's just start with the tools, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna start with, let's go with 2 pieces of armor, and then also a sword. So let's see if I get anything good on the boots. Probably not great. That's protection 4. That's immediately great. Okay, protection 4 and breaking 3. That's basically everything you could get on that. Let's see what else. Protection 4 on the boots as well. Okay. No feather falling, but that's alright. It's fine. And also, let's get the sword. Sharpness 3. That's not very good. I know I've got one more level to play with, so let's do this one. Smite 2, that's kind of bad. Okay, sharpness 3. Ooh, that's actually not too bad for like a first sword. Knockback 2, sharpness 3, and breaking 3. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna max out my gear at some point in the future. I don't know when. But yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. It's also getting nighttime. I'm gonna stow some of those tools away. And then we can basically start work on the other thing I was gonna do this episode, which is design, or at least, you know, start with my base, because I've already designed it a little bit, at least the first part of it. So yeah, let's go into my building world and see what's up. Alright, so that's my old build, but this is what I've designed for the mountain. Lots of spruce wood. I've kind of gone for like an Alps house kind of style, and I think it's one of my very best builds. It looks amazing in my personal opinion. It's still a bit empty from the inside, but at least I've like designed a storage system, so that's at least something I should get on, and then we could have like, yeah, this is gonna be great. So yeah, the storage system here, and then if we go up, it's pretty empty. I'm probably gonna make this kind of like a lounging area, and then up here is gonna be the bedroom, which is gonna be really good. And yeah, the outside is also very interesting because there's lots of doors that lead to like an outside area. Like for instance, right here leads to the back of the house with like a little garden. And then you can like go all the way around here. And like, yeah, it's great. I really like the way this turned out. So I'm gonna have to find a spot to build this now. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so I think I've got kind of a place to work this out. I've worked out the measurements, so it's 34 by 23 blocks. So I think where I want to have this is right there. As you can see here, this place is pretty flat, relatively flat, and then the it's very, yeah, it's just very flat. That's all I gotta say about that. And yeah, it looks like it'll have the requirements, should I say, to make for a good Alps house, I guess. So yeah, let's just get cracking, I guess. I've also just now realized I designed the house with a door at the front, but I've just realized that is a horrible idea because the fronts are going to be here or it's going to be here. So that's not the optimal place to build your door, I guess. I'll have to find something for that. I think I'm just gonna put it in the back, and then yeah, I'm gonna put it in the back, and then we'll look from there and see what to do. Hang on, I've just realized something. I might actually be able to. This is gonna be really cool for like an entrance. You know, there's like a balcony on my thing, right? Well, turns out this land is probably gonna get quite high, but what if the balcony is at the height level of this land right here? That means I can use the balcony as my front door, which could be really cool. And I think I'm just gonna do that. But first, of course, we need the measurements, and we need the room to build this, and then we need to gather up materials. And materials is gonna be a bit of a challenging one because we need a lot of concrete. I know I'm not used to building with concrete this early in the game, but I hope I can do it. So yeah, and with that, I started to measure out the area I would need to build my little house, or not little house, should I say, pretty big house, because it actually turns out this house was a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and I needed to clear out a lot more terrain than I thought I would have. But I eventually got it all done, and then it was time to start on the actual build. I started off by building the pillars that would support the balcony, because my house has a little balcony on the first floor. And also the wood pillars that go in the walls of like the bottom floor. Alright, there we go. Yeah, all the logs are in place now. So I might as well just start filling it in, I guess. Yeah, not really much to do other than that right now. Well, let's just start filling in then. And that's exactly what I did. I also used my old method from SMPVideo Season 1 of just doing the powder and then going over it with water buckets. And now it was time for the final step using concrete. I was gonna make the balcony and also simultaneously the roof to the bottom floor. For this, I actually needed to make some actual concrete, convert the powder into regular concrete, because if I just place it down on the roof, it just falls down again, so I had to make actual concrete. And then it was time to actually place the concrete on the roof. But in typical me fashion, I didn't make nearly enough concrete, and that caused me to run out without even a quarter of the roof being done. And I've run out of concrete now, so let's see how far we actually got. We got an outline, I guess, and then we also have almost the entire front balcony basically done. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a lot more, at least like 4 more stacks, which is gonna be very fun to get. But for now, for the day at least, that's gonna be enough for me. I'm gonna probably be back tomorrow and gather more concrete and stuff. But for now, I'm kinda tired and I don't really want to gather more concrete right now, so I'll save that for tomorrow. It ended up not being tomorrow, but a couple of days later. And also you don't get to see any of it, because I didn't record anything for some reason. Okay guys. I've been offline for like a couple days. So, yeah, I'm kind of tired right now. But I finished all the concrete parts of the build. So it's basically just a big concrete slab on the floor right now, which looks kind of funny, to be honest. It looks pretty amusing, but yeah, I think what we're gonna do next is just do the rest of the house, so the outside basically, and then we can just yeah, continue on the build. I'm excited. Hello there, this is me in facecam mode, because there isn't any footage to show in terms of actually building right now, because for some reason I decided to switch up my whole like format and just decided to not record anything while building and just only show the results. So basically there's gonna be a big time jump in a minute, because I basically just did a big part of the build without recording it. Because I'm dumb and I thought, oh, this is boring. People don't want to see this. Of course people want to fucking see it. How else am I going to prove that I actually built it? But whatever. So here's, I guess, me from like a week later or something. Well, I'm back. It's been a long time. You know, when you compare it to other people, since the last time I actually recorded something. But as you can see, I've made quite a lot of progress since you last saw the house. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. A lot of it's, at least like this bottom floor is probably completely done. I just need to do the interior, I guess, and maybe spice up this door a little bit. And then if we head upstairs here, I actually started building this like all the way, and I filled in most of the roof. Still need to do this bit, but yeah, things are going along pretty well. I've also got some netherite tools. I got a netherite pickaxe and then the chest and elytra and stuff, but that all happened off screen, because I just didn't feel like recording anything for a couple of days. So yeah, now I'm actually excited to get back to actually recording stuff again. So yeah, let's keep going. Alright, well, I have returned. And basically what's new now is not much on the outside per se. It's more on the inside. I've made a storage system. There we go. I still gotta fill these last couple of things in, but yeah, this is my storage system. I really like it. And yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. For the rest, I've just been grinding a little bit. I need to get my armor fully enchanted, and then I can get like netherite and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be one of my main goals after I finish this house. Or even while I'm finishing this house, because this is gonna take a lot longer than I thought it would take. Which I know sounds crazy, because at the start of the video I think I said this is gonna take a while. But it's taking even longer than expected. So yeah. But I think what I'm gonna do tonight is just try and finish the outside of it. I basically just made that storage system to like store all my items basically, because my barrels in my little house over there were overflowing like hell. So this has spaced it out a lot more. So yeah. But I think what we're gonna do now is just grind, get it done, so I can move on to other things. And we can decorate the inside of it later. Alright, I'm back again. Yeah, this episode's basically just... Alright guys, I'm Alright, well, I'm back again. And as you can see, I've basically done the outside of it. And I'm super happy. There's still some tiny details I actually need to do. By the way, I also made this path down. Oh, I got rubber banded all the way back. Jeez. Down to the tree farm, because I had to use like a water stream before, which was really inconvenient. So I made this little path that goes down or up, depending on where you are. But yeah, I think it turned out really well. Inside hasn't changed much. I've definitely installed the second set of stairs here. And then, yeah, basically this is all just empty still. Did build the little balcony that was supposed to be here. Still need to fill in that window. There's some tiny details that need fixing still. But, as you can see, basically the whole outside of it is done now. So... that's really cool. Yeah, I think it looks great, by the way. It looks absolutely fantastic in my eyes. Even better than just in the building world. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do next is just finish up the tiny little details I still need to do, and then I think I'll just round up the episode, because a lot has happened. Maybe not so much on screen, but I've made I've made a lot of progress. So yeah, see you at the outro, I guess. And that's all I recorded for this episode. I know I said I was gonna do like a little bit of detail and then do an outro, but apparently I just completely forgot to do an outro. So yeah, this has been an absolutely staggering emotional roller coaster, for me at least, editing. This has by far been the messiest episode to edit for me, because I constantly shifted in my idea of how this episode is going to be structured. So this was an absolute nightmare to edit, but whatever, I got it done anyway. And yeah, I finished the outside of it. I don't know what else you want from me. I would love to have recorded more of the building process than I did, now looking back at it, but I'm sure when I was in the moment I thought it was a good idea. But anyway, if you did enjoy this episode of SMPVideo, please smash like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.